Hello everyone. Again, welcome back to my channel, Sarah Yunus. This week we are on mapping ideas to business. So, we bring a very powerful conversation with Ms. Gauri Waghmare. She's a true change maker in the field of intellectual property rights. So, from guiding investors and startups to protecting ideas across the borders, her firm is built on the foundation of kindness, expertise, and innovation. So let's soon get her in and dig into this conversation and understand that what exactly her journey is, what inspired her, and how in today's competitive world she's able to, because how crucial it is for the startups to understand how to protect their intellectual properties and how to do all these things. So let's see, and also let's cover up some common misconceptions that we are facing on this. So I get her in. Hi, welcome, Gauri.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
So let's start with like what inspired you to start Gauri Vandana Legal Services? How did your journey in this IPR begin?
Yeah, actually, I'm basically mechanical engineering, and after that, I have pursued MTech, and in between, I'm interested in like teaching, and I have worked as assistant professor on various engineering colleges. After that,
Okay.
due to some family reasons, I just dropped the field and I come to home and then started preparing for UPSC and other exams. And in between, I got one chance of like getting through government exams, which is WASC exam. That is a
Mm-hmm.
career IPR program for intellectual property rights fellowship. So I got
Okay.
that fellowship, and I started my journey. And in that journey, I realized that despite various government initiative, awareness about intellectual property rights remains quite limited in our country.
Mm-hmm.
What struck me most was the vast pool of logical, innovative minds across India, and individuals who can create remarkable solutions often go through frugal invention and jugards. However, many of them lack access to resources, exposures, or the right support system. And
Okay.
it's often said that चने है तो दांत नहीं है और दांत है तो चने नहीं है. They either
Correct.
have ideas but no support, or
Yes.
support but no ideas, right?
Correct.
At Gauri Vandana Legal Services, we strive to bridge this gap, and we
Okay.
help innovators not only protect their IP in the in the right legal framework, but also
Mm-hmm.
guide them in building viable startups if their ideas or innovations show market potential.
Okay.
So our work doesn't stop to protection of IP only. We also support them for
Mm-hmm.
commercialize their innovation, also tech
Okay.
transfer, and get revenue through licensing and turning their ideas into the impact.
Okay. Got it. So it's been how long have you started this venture?
It is started in 15th October 2019. That is the birth date of APJ Abdul Kalam, and
Okay.
inspired by them to start
Mm-hmm.
the intersection of science and law. And
Okay.
really, it is important, and that's why we started Gauri Vandana Legal Services.
Okay, okay, that's great. So it's really interesting to know about your journey, and in the today's competitive world, you tell me how crucial it is for the startups to understand and protect this intellectual properties. Can you just explain on this?
Yeah, absolutely. It is very crucial to protect their IP at the right time.
Right.
Intellectual property is not just a legal safeguard; it's a strategic business asset. So many innovators don't know about it, and that is the lacuna in the system of startup ecosystem. For startup, IP often forms the foundation of their competitive edge, whether it's a unique
Mm-hmm.
product, design, technology, or even just the brand name. But unfortunately, many early stage startups in India overlook this. They focus on product development, team building, or marketing, but forget that their core innovation must be protected from day one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lack of awareness. Many founders don't fully understand what IP is, or they believe it's something to worry about later. And but
Correct.
by then, it might be too late. I have seen
Mhm.
this firsthand, even in places like Silicon Valley of India, where incredible innovation is happening. At many startups risk losing their edge simply because they didn't prioritize their IP. And
Mhm.
At Gauri Bandhana Legal Services, we actively counsel each startup. We educate them on the
Okay.
role of IP plays in the valuation, for funding, market positioning. Our mission is
Okay.
to shift their mindset. and to
Okay.
help them to see IP protection as early an essential step, not a luxury or an afterthought. We thought we support them every step of the way,
Okay.
from awareness to registration to commercialization, ensuring
Okay.
their innovation truly belongs to them.
Mm-hmm. So
That
is it?
is that.
Is it? I think it would have been a very difficult journey in making this concept understand to people, na?
Yeah. It is very difficult. People often confuse between IP and IT. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
So it gets very this thing, when I read about your profile, so I was really confused, whether am I reading it right or, I think it is a lack of knowledge on this topic is what we are facing.
Yeah, yes. In spite of such kind of huge globalized world, also so many scientific temper in our country, but the
Correct.
awareness related to intellectual property rights is very less. People
Hmm.
try to tend towards to do the government jobs, not to do our own business, and due to that there are so many misconceptions regarding IP and protection of it. and
Yes.
um, and not just among the general public but even among educated professional. For instance, many of my friends including doctors who run
Hmm.
clinics assume that I have worked in IT because I work in IP. That reflects the lack of
Yes.
basic awareness about intellectual
Hmm.
property rights, even among well informed individuals.
Hmm.
So a major myth is that IP is only for a large corporations or tech companies. That's completely untrue. A freelancer, an artist, a small business owner,
Hmm.
anyone who creates a something original, like you are creating your video content, it is unique,
Yes.
right? So it is your
Yes.
own IP. You can get your copyright over it. If you are having a brand name, you can get a trademark over it. Okay.
Okay.
So has IP worth protecting? Another common confusion is between types of IPs. People often think a
Yes.
logo can be patented. Okay, even in fact it should be trademarked, or they
Hmm.
assume that merely having an idea for software can be copyright without any code. No, it's not. We
Hmm.
often hear people say they want to patent their brand name, which again
Hmm.
show how blurry the understanding is. And we need to
Hmm.
clear that. And only the awareness brings the clarity. Okay.
Hmm.
And there also the perception that IP filing is expensive, complex, and
Yeah,
only
I was just coming to
you
that.
think that yeah. Even also for international filing, people think that there is a requirement of 25 lakh rupees to file international patent application. So that
Hmm.
is people don't know about it actually. Okay, how much
Hmm.
the quotation need to be, in which countries you can prioritize your IP, in
Hmm.
which country you can go for a PCT,
Hmm.
and commercialize your or license your patent. Okay.
Okay.
And the truth is, with the right guidance, it's manageable and extremely valuable process, especially for the startups. Even
I
though
think, but
India,
nowadays, sorry to
yeah,
interrupt. I think, but nowadays
yeah,
people have got very frequent with this word patent because of this Shark Tank. Any investor is going there. They say that I have patent my idea, I have patent my service, I have patent my machine, my software. So I think that has helped you a lot in making that word familiar at least with people. So I think as soon as you tell them that we can do the patent for this, they get the Shark Tank thing in mind.
yeah. Through Shark Tank, that is a very good platform, which
Yes.
creating the startup ecosystem, and it is a very good initiative. And
Correct.
through Shark Tank, there are so many terms and terminologies we don't understand, but we can go through it and understand it in a proper way. So,
Yes.
and that is very important. And also, government is doing that things, but the speeding of or speed up is not that much of good, or the direction may be something not correct. Even though India ranks high in global IP filings numbers,
Yes.
as highlighted by government leaders like Shri Piyush Goyal, the core problem isn't the number of patents. It's the lack of deep rooted understanding and strategic use of IP. So,
Correct.
filing alone won't strengthen our position globally. We need a strong network of IP professional to guide the startup ecosystem properly.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, IP awareness need to start early, ideally in the schools. And we are also bringing School of IP project through for that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for cultivating scientific thinking, creativity, and business-oriented mindset from young age is
Okay.
essential. And this competitive and capital-driven world, it is crucial actually.
Okay.
So until then, we will continue seeing people asking for a patent for their logo, and while we smile at that, it's reflect how urgent the need for IP education truly
Yes.
is. Yeah.
Usually, what is the time frame that this patent takes? Is it fixed to every business, or it differs?
Like there are three criterias, like novelty throughout the world, inventiveness, and commercial benefit of that invention. So if
Okay.
these three things are passed, it means that your search report is positive for a patent. Then you can file a patent if you have a proof of concept. And
Okay.
without proof of concept, you can't file a patent. So proof of concept, it is which is a important thing you have to qualify for filing a patent application. And
Okay.
the timelines, like if you are a individual in India and filing in India, then definitely you can file and get the priority over your IP. And within 18 months it will get published, and it will, if you examine it fast, then definitely within 2 years it will get protected. And
Okay.
due to some lacunas from the government system, as the number of examiners are not there, few of
Hmm.
the controllers examiners are promoted to controllers, so there are vacancies for the position of examiners. And
Hmm.
due to such things, there is a the speed of the process, like getting the process patent grants are like less.
Hmm.
And government need to think about it as well. I Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Got it. So, and now once have you told the time duration. So once if anyone has registered for this patent, or filled the form for this, so then it means his idea is actually locked, right? Yeah, well, of course, for the approval, it would take time, as you have said, but at least
yeah.
his thing is good locked.
Yeah, one of the misconception is that, like, if you file early, then your idea will go into lack. Without complete specification and the claims, you cannot file it, because claims are having the protection for your IP. So
Mm-hmm.
the day on which you will file the complete specification with the claims, then your claims are protected. So they
Okay.
will get the priority date for that. Okay.
Okay.
So you will get the priority for that. In the provisional filing, if you write down the main major things which you want to include in the claims, then definitely that specification, it is also come under the protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the thing. Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Gauri, can you just share any inspiring story where you have helped turn an idea into a protected commercial success? That will be really inspiring for our viewers.
Yeah, yes, yes. So one of the most important success stories, that is Mr. Nitin Devre, his school teacher from Nandurbar, Maharashtra. And
Okay.
Nitin developed a foldable baby berth to improve the travel experience for parents with infants on the train. And
Okay.
recognizing the challenges parent facing during the long journeys, Nitin designed a safe and comfortable berth that could easily be secured in the train compartments.
Mm-hmm.
Original patent is composite locking for foldables, and we supported Nitin in refining his design, securing a patent, and connecting with Indian Railways. And
Okay.
also also Ashwini Vaishnav sir supported us in this initiative. In
Okay.
2022, Indian Railways introduced his innovative baby berth in Lucknow Mail on an experimental basis, making
Mm-hmm.
train travel easier for families. Also, they are developing the software in which we can, women with babies can allocate, can book that baby birth with their birth. Okay.
Oh,
Additionally, we
nice.
help with, yeah. Additionally, we are navigating grant opportunities for further development and scale up the product.
Okay.
Another impactful innovation, like, it is related to the Snehi ramp. So we helped Samidha, who designed the Snehi ramp. She is only the seventh standard student, and
Mm-hmm.
she came with the idea. We helped her to file a patent. Then we made two different designs and prototypes.
Okay.
So she is very talented, and we are also connecting her with the right organizations. We help her in the funding, getting the grant. So she got 1.5 lakhs grant from the School Innovation Council. So
Okay.
in this, all the cases, our firm played a key role in transforming these unique ideas in protected their commercial success, and making and showcasing a power of innovation combined with the right legal and business support.
That's great. That's great. So, how does your legal services work? Like, suppose if someone has an idea and they want to first understand whether it can be patented or not. So, they come across
Yeah.
to you for a consultation. Yeah. please explain the
Yeah,
process.
yeah, they come towards me for the consultation. They directly call to me on
Mm-hmm.
my contact number, right? The first consultation is free of cost. We are not
Mm-hmm.
charging anything for the consultation.
Okay.
We give them a whole understanding of them, that is idea is not merely patented, so unless and until they have a proof of concept, so we will help them to convert their idea into POC as well. So we are having another wing under the Modgear Private Limited, where
Mm-hmm.
we develop the idea into POC model, and
Okay.
we help them to do that. And if the POC is verified, then we can go for the patent filing. But before
Mm-hmm.
patent filing, definitely we go for a searching of the patent. Like if it is novel and innovative, and it is having a good score, like a good patentability and novelty, then definitely we go for the patent.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice information. I think if I'll be sharing your contact details in our YouTube channel description. So viewers who are confused about this, I think they can get in touch with you and get a clarity. And then maybe if they are eligible or maybe they're meeting the criteria, they can definitely apply for the patent. So basically, we also want to tell our viewers that every day or every alternate days or every week we keep getting new entrepreneurs, new startups on our channel. So I definitely want them to like, share and subscribe to the channel so they can keep be updated on what is happening, what is the latest trend going on, or what is something that we are missing out in business, which can definitely create a very good impact in our business, by getting the grants, by making our ideas secured. There are a lot of things which information you're giving us, and it's really worth having this conversation, not only for my knowledge but also for the viewers knowledge, that what are the things they can definitely do to get their business to a proper high scale level and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, Gauri, coming to my next question, I'm getting, so how do you see the future of this IP evolving in India, especially for the small and innovators and entrepreneurs? Because our channel is basically the first preference. What we do is we are trying to get the new startups, new small entrepreneurs, because they think that we are not big brands, so nobody will want to advertise us, nobody wants to talk about us. So that is the reason I created this platform for the small entrepreneurs to come in that view that it's nothing is small or big. Everything starts becomes big is actually starts from small only. Nothing just
Yes.
immediately becomes big. So can you just tell
Yes.
us how what do you see the future of this IP?
Yeah, so the future of intellectual property in India, it holds tremendous promise actually,
Mm-hmm.
particularly for grassroots innovators, startups, and small entrepreneurs.
Mm.
We are on the blink of major shift in how IP is understood and utilized, driven
Mm-hmm.
by growing awareness, policy support, and digital outreach. More and
Mm.
more individuals are realizing the importance of protecting their ideas, and which is crucial for fostering a culture of innovation. And your platform is also very good, which is bridging the gap and making the understanding for regarding these kind of things, and bringing that innovators to the larger public and audience, right? And that is a real important thing, that we help each other and be a part of someone's success, right?
Mm.
There are some lacunas, like while the opportunities are vast, the government needs to ensure that the right people are in the right position to craft the policies that
Mm-hmm.
truly support IPR awareness and innovation. It's essential that policymakers have a deep understanding of challenges faced by grassroots innovators and small entrepreneurs, so that
Mm.
policies are tailored to their specific needs, simplifying
Mm.
the IP process, offering accessible legal help, and improving the infrastructure to support
Mm.
innovation at every level are key steps that need to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
So I envision a future where IP isn't just a tool for protecting protection, but a powerful driver of growth, self-reliance, and global competitiveness for Indian entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And also we know that the world system, like world is currently like it
Yeah.
is it a bipolar, multipolar, or whatever in the era of globalization even.
Correct.
So big economies can take any decision, and the growing economies and small economies may get impacted by that. So self reliance is a very important thing, and to achieve this, India must prioritize the right leadership and strategic decision making. Ensure that
Mm-hmm.
IPR policies are both effective and inclusive actually, and only with the right expertise and vision in place can we unlock the true potential of IP for
Mm.
grassroots innovators and small business across the country. So
Okay.
that's my take. Yeah.
One thing just came to my mind now, because I have heard this and seen this in the Shark Tank itself, which I'm referring to. I have seen that many the business entrepreneurs, they say that our patent is not only done in India, it's done in US also. What is the reason? What is the connection that we stay in India? Why do we need to do it in the US?
Firstly, if our invention is originated from India and we
Mm-hmm.
are the nationals of Indian origin, then definitely
Mm-hmm.
we need to file it India first and through PCT route, that is patient convention route.
Mm-hmm.
So patient cooperation treaty, we can go to that route and file the patent in other countries as well to protect our
Mm-hmm.
IP in that domain, because intellectual property rights or any IP, it is like a boundary selected. Like if you are
Mm-hmm.
protected in India, then you will get benefited in India only. If you are
Mm-hmm.
protecting in USA, then you will get benefit in USA. Otherwise,
Yes.
if you are protected in India and not getting like you want to sell in USA, and someone
Mm-hmm.
in USA will replicate that thing and sell that thing there, then you
Mm.
cannot tell them that you are infringing our patent, because you
Okay.
haven't gone through the patent rights over there, right?
Mm.
So
Correct.
that's why if you are protecting in India and if you want to go to export that product in outside India or make the company at that
Mm-hmm.
position or at that point, then definitely you have to consider that country through PCT route you can protect, or also a
Okay.
conventional route you can protect. Okay, so
So,
that is need to be done properly through PCT assessment.
so patent for different countries we need to do. Suppose we want to sell something in Dubai, then again we have to apply a patent in Dubai. Is it different for countries, or how is it?
You can sell there, but if someone is infringing over your rights or like selling the same product without your consent, then you
Hmm.
cannot do infringement case there. That is the problem. We cannot stop them then.
Okay. So suppose I want to
Yeah.
sell my idea in Dubai, then it's better to get a patent there and then sell it so that nobody copies my idea.
uh that is one of the misconception that idea is
Yeah.
patented. Idea is
Uh-huh.
not patented. That's one of the misconception. So proof of
Okay.
concept with a patent is patented, and idea need to be converted into proof of concept.
Oh, okay. So that
Yeah.
proof of consent is what? Nobody can copy it or replica and do that.
Yeah,
And if he
if
does,
that yeah, if that thing is novel, inventive, novel throughout the world, inventive, and industrial applicable.
okay. So I think a lot of great clarity on the patent we have got today, and I think it's time for the entrepreneurs to take action on this and take a hold on this and understand that. So the
Yeah.
charges when when you're applying in India and the US, so there is a separate fee for India, there is a separate fee for the US.
When we are applying for India, then in Indian fees will be there. It is in INR. When you are applying in the national phase of USA, definitely the fees as per the USA dollars,
Mhm.
it is there, right?
It is there, but it's not a
That is
standard
different.
fee. It
That
varies
is
from
why.
business to business.
No, it is a standard fees. It varies from who is applying. If individual and a startup is applying, then the fees is different. If the large entity MSME is applying, the different fees is there.
Okay. So
If a big
usually on what
corporate is
rate?
applying,
Okay. Usually what range are the fees starts from and goes to up to when? Up to what?
in India, actually, due to the policy changes, the fees are very minimal. So the filing fees are very minimal, and filing a form one only take 1,600 for 30 pages and 10 claims. But
Okay.
if suppose your claims will increase, then per claim it will go around 130 rupees extra, and
Mm-hmm.
it is like that. But the minimum thing is 1600, and you have to provide a power of attorney of 500 rupees. But the professional charges are quite high. Like for a search patentability search report, we will charge very less actually. We will charge around 10 to 15,000 only, and
Okay.
to patent filing we will charge around 35 to 45,000 for the complete CS filing. And
Okay.
for the phase 2, for applying for the examination and phase 2, we will charge around 50,000 for hearing up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once the patent is approved, then only you can apply for the grant and all that, right?
No, it is not like that.
It is
Even
not like
to get a, if you are having an idea, you want to make a proof of concept, for that also Nidhi Prayas will provide the grant.
oh,
So
like
to
that.
convert your idea into POC, Nidhi Prayas will provide the grant, and also there are similar kind of grants. And if you are having a POC and you want to scale your prototype, for that also you will get the grants. And if you are
Okay.
having a MVP, that is a final prototype with a stage 5 and above or 6 and above,
Hmm.
to refine it up to the TRL 9 or 9, 8 or
Hmm.
9, then also you will get the grant from the government.
Okay. So the grant
So
journey
there are
starts
so many grants.
immediately
Yeah, there are
once we
so
start.
many grants. Yeah, and so many things government is doing. But proper implementation need to be there. Awareness is not there, and
Right.
also people want to extract the money from the inventors due
Yes.
to their lack of awareness, and that is a wrong thing actually.
Correct.
So that's why we came up, like through GBLS we help them to protect their IP and commercialize it.
Okay. Your location is which place? You're basically from?
I'm basically from Navi Mumbai, CBD Bellapur.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So even do you have people coming on offline consultations or you just on the online?
We are both online and offline.
Offline. Okay. Because our viewers are from all over the world. So I think in India, if they're anywhere else, they can definitely connect you online. And if they are in Bombay, then they can definitely meet you in
Yeah.
personal. And I think they can take this forward.
Yeah.
Great. It was really an interesting conversation and got a lot of clarity on the IP, on the grant, how this things can be done. And of course, you have cleared a lot of misconceptions also, which people are having and all that. Before we let you go, do you want to share any important points or anything you would like to tell to the entrepreneurs, to the startups that they should take care of or that they should follow?
Yeah, I will suggest that, if you want to make a startup, then clarify on one thing, that whether that thing you are creating, is it having a really market potential or not. So
Okay.
clarify on that thing before starting any startup. And if you
Mhm.
want to start a startup, and then you can apply for any government grant and prepare well for that, because without money you cannot do anything, right?
Correct. Yes.
Also, I will say that the startup need good mentors. So
Right.
at least onboard one or two mentors and one or two advisors who
Hmm.
can suggest you in a proper way.
Hmm.
Startups need to frame the smart goals for them and
Hmm.
execute in a proper way. Also, the team is very important. So to whom we are appointing in the team, or like mm, like consulting, or like getting, like appointing, onboarding, so the team members need to be very crucial for
Hmm.
any startup. So if the team is very good, and they want to invest their time for the startup, and
Hmm.
also definitely they think that ki, yeah, this ecosystem is good for us to develop our skills and also help the country, then definitely you can go for the startups. Otherwise, there is a death valley where you cannot get a funding after TRL 4. And many of the founders will go in the like depression, and all these kind of things can like happening. So
Okay.
be clear. Adversity quotient is one of the important things. So co-founders, founders need to work properly together without any conflicts, so that is also important.
Right. Great. So great. So I think on this part also they have got a clarity on how they should choose, what they should choose, and of course, yes, a lot of people, they lack of for the co-founders and all that. The team has to be really
Yeah.
strong. For the if the team is not strong, then the base starts shaking off. And everyone should have their own the same thoughts. Because if you start having the ego clashes in the team, then it becomes very difficult to sustain that company. Because everyone has their
Yeah.
own views and their own regards onto it. Thank you so much, Gauri, for joining us today, for sharing these inputs, for giving us this clarity. And of course, you have given us an opportunity to our viewers to definitely connect with you and discuss. And if they are matching to the criterias of what you are offering them, I'm sure they can use your services and can go forward with growing their business and actually, having their ideas locked and, protected, actually, not locked. They can just protect it and, nurture it properly, and they can take the next bold step, So thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you, Sarah, for such wonderful platform.
My pleasure. Take care. You have a nice day ahead.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. So, as we discussed with Gauri, and it was really an interesting conversation we have. So, if you have got an idea, don't just dream it. It's time to protect it, build it, and bring it to life. So, your journey from concept to creation starts here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Sarah Yunus, for more inspiring conversations. And if you are a startup, if you are an entrepreneur, you want to share your journey with our viewers, you're most welcome. I have left my contact details in the description. Please do get in touch with me. You can also search for me on Instagram by the name Sarah Yunus. I would definitely love to connect with you and bring you on live with on my YouTube channel. Be my guest. Until then, take care and don't miss to join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We again have a new guest, a new story, definitely inspiring, definitely interesting to watch, to understand. And take care until then. Bye from Sarah.